And then Mercury has astigmatism from the warp.
The folktales.
So yes, you guys enter Malthus's office. It's a very, very well put together office. Very thick furs for rugs. Beautifully engraved large oaken desk. Loom casters all around, alighting it as though it is still the middle of the day. He greets you quite curtly. Mercury.
Malthus.
Flint, was it?
Yes.
I heard you guys had some fun at Graya.
Well, I mean, you know,
That's
we lost some dead
lightly.
weight, so that was nice.
Yes, well, I guess it'll be easier for you to move around without the law bitch chasing after you.
I wouldn't go that far.
So much
She's
love
been
for my
replaced by a
character.
much greater evil.
Oh, and what is this evil's name?
Bo, the bane of all stealth.
You guys are so mean. I'm just trying to
Hearn.
be playful and happy.
Her name is Bo.
She won't tell us her name, so we call her Bo.
You guys have a knack for finding people with interesting monikers.
Yeah. I'm really fond of it.
Can I introduce you to Blast Hard Cheese? Anyways,
This.
And his friend Big McLarge.
so did you bring anything back worth trade?
That's actually why I wanted to meet you. Because I brought back a person who might have something to trade, but he appears to have gone missing.
Oh,
I was hoping a man of your position and power might have the resources to track him down better than I.
I can see what I could, or I'll see what I can do about it. What does he look like? What's his name?
His name is Dante, and I have to search my memory here for a second. Dante Albanus. He's a swordsman. And I suppose I describe him because I still don't know.
Okay.
But
Tall, has scars, wears leather armor, dark hair.
he's a tall, dark-haired man, covered in scars. He has dark hair, and he carries a rapier with him, which he is quite proficient with, as he managed to survive alone in Graya for at least a month.
An impressive feat.
Yes.
That reminds me. A bird told me that Graya was attacked. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
My knowledge ends after our departure from Graya. A few days after we left, we saw plumes of smoke rising from Graya, but seeing as we had enough trouble just getting back to Artsdorf alive, I am in no rush to make my way back down. Our
Ah.
guide, Bo, got us lost in the mountains for a few days.
Unfortunate. I would have liked to have known what happened.
I
As
had
would
to do
we.
this to my pistol to even get us pointed in the right direction, and I kind of just take a bunch of parts out of my backpack. Sorry.
Well, thank... Oh god, I forgot what god he worships.
Slanesh.
Please God, no.
Yeah, if he says
No.
Slanesh, I'm going to go ahead and curse sight him.
No, he doesn't know the chaos gods. It's
I-
one of the local gods, but I can't remember which one it was that I gave him. He thanks... I'll tell you guys later, but he thanks that god, or he says thank
Yeah.
that god
It was the god
for,
of pleasure, right? For the green?
Just give me a minute. But he says thank that god that you're so resourceful.
Yeah.
Oh
We,
god,
uh,
there we go. Found it. It opened up the word over you guys. WordPad for like this one. Anyways, continue, sorry.
It was equal parts luck and sheer tenacity that got us out alive. Some of us, at least.
Yes.
Though, to be fair to the dead, it was less lack of skill that prevented their departure and more ill favor.
It's Guson. Was his god.
So, the only treasure I personally managed to acquire for you, as it is unfortunate that if Graia even stands still now, most of it has been picked clean by other traders and thieves.
Yes, I've heard that many people have broken in and liberated treasures, but I was hoping that you might have found something interesting when you were there.
Unfortunately, nothing interesting, but perhaps something valuable. And from my bag, I pull one of the Graian coins.
He snatches the coin quickly and begins to look it over.
I know not their purpose, if they were mere currency, or if they had some secondary function within Graia, or perhaps there's something even deeper. I know the tech priests were a wily bunch.
Yes, I have no idea what their purpose was, but I would assume that this must have been a form of currency. This appears to be pure platinum.
Odd that the blacksmith outside of Graia didn't recognize it at all. Told me it was virtually worthless. To him,
Maybe
at
he
least.
was. Maybe he wanted a good deal on it.
Perhaps.
Though perhaps I would need to do tests to verify that. But just from looking at it, it has the luminance of platinum.
How long would these tests take?
I could have a man work on it. It shouldn't take more than a few hours.
If you wouldn't mind, as we are scheduled to set sail for Sanctuary first thing in the morning.
Very well, and he hits a small indent on his desk, and a man quickly rushes in from the outside. He hands him the coin, tells him to run a test, and he ushers himself out.
As for the other treasures, the ones carried by Dante, I know not most of their functions. Truthfully, he only showed me one and described another to me, but he says he has upwards of 6, each with a unique function.
Very interesting. What,
Things you might find great value in.
What have you seen, and what did he tell you of?
He described to me a portable map. By the way, you said it was holographic, right? Or was it...
Yeah, it was basically a holographic map.
Okay. A portable holographic map. One which you could alter and draw crude shapes or locations in.
Very interesting. What else did you see?
The only item I actually saw was a small card that functioned like a discrete portable chain weapon, but with the power of a power blade. It cut through solid plascrete in a matter of seconds, cut out a chunk larger than my head, with no resistance. We also used it to cut through some chains to escape a less than favorable situation in the desert.
Very interesting. He also showed you the loom caster.
Oh, right, the thing that shoots the ball of light, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and you tell him about that as well.
Yeah.
Interesting. I would love to see these trinkets for myself. I will have some men look for him.
Yes. I was promised one of the lesser treasures that he would be willing to part with if I got him safe passage to Artsdorf. However, I don't know, and I was promised travel to Sanctuary, but I don't know if he intends to uphold that, as during our travels, I do believe, as we nearly got lost, he may have nearly starved. He was trapped in the same dungeon we were and forced to break his own thumbs to escape. And I may or may not have killed one of his contacts in the desert, just to survive.
Ah, yes, well, it is quite brutal out there.
You don't have to tell me.
Well, I suppose I will have my man come by where you are staying and let you know the composition of the coin. And also, if we find Mr. Albinus, we will send a man to find you as well.
Excellent. And should there be value in the coins, and we have already left for Sanctuary, is there a way for me to keep in contact with you and possibly send you the coins and receive payment for them?
If you go to Sanctuary, or when you get back to Sanctuary, simply go to the palace and have them send me a crow.
Of course. Is there any way to, as the palace has been somewhat favorable in their response time, but that was when we had an arbitrator amongst our ranks. I, as a simple hive dreg, don't know how immediate my response shall be.
Yes, quite. And he takes out a quill and parchment and scrawls something on it, and hands it to you. Hand this to the man that runs the apiary, and it should be fine.
Excellent. Thank you. My other question, should you find Dante and he is less than willing to cooperate?
Yes?
But I assume you still want his trinkets. Yes?
I would be very appreciative of it, yes.
Should he be less than willing and you acquire his trinkets, say, against his will, having not necessarily delivered him to you, but told you of him, would it be possible for me to get a small sum of what you make off of it?
Yes, I believe that would be quite fair.
Well, in the interest of fairness, I have already mentioned to you, he is a swordsman by trade, and he's currently wandering the streets of Artsdorf with broken thumbs. I recommend taking him out from a distance, as he is probably the best swordsman I've ever seen.
Thank you. And he makes a quick note on another piece of parchment. Yes, your candor and generosity in this matter will not go overlooked.
Thank you. And neither shall yours. And I pull one of the coins from my bag and hand it to him.
Oh.
A gift for you.
Well, thank you.
Be it valuable or not. A token of remembrance.
Yes. Of sentimentality.
Of course. Well, I thank you for your...
Is there anything else?
No, I do believe that's it, unless Flint has anything he'd like to say.
Do you know of anyone in town that is an expert at weapons?
We have a decent armor smith, but truly if you want any good weapons, you'll have to go to Sanctuary or... well, if you would like to go into the Arcanaut Empire, there are some very good weaponsmiths there as well.
Okay. Well, thank you.
I apologize. Our weaponsmiths here are unfortunately a bit underfunded, shall we say.
Well, be that as it may, the rifle you managed to secure for our other party member functioned quite nicely the 3 times he shot it before he burst into flames, destroying everything on his person, including the rifle.
Unfortunate.
Quite. It was a nice rifle.
It's so fucked up. It's so good.
I had to fucking bargain for that rifle that he
Yep.
never used, and then set himself on fire trying to heal me. What a dick.
To be fair, he didn't try to set himself on fire. It just kind of happened.
Yeah, what a dick.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Is that all?
Well, speaking of weaponry, would you have anything you could possibly sell? Any attachments or ammunition or firearms themselves?
Well,
Or any
not
contacts you might recommend?
Not on my person at the moment, but I could give you a contact in Sanctuary who might be useful to you.
Excellent. I would much appreciate it, as I have been looking for something for a great deal of time.
Yes, if you go to Sanctuary, look for Alistair Letherin.
Having total recall is awesome. Because I don't actually have to write shit down.
Just write it down.
No, I'm writing it down. I mean, Merc doesn't have to.
Oh yeah, no, Merc doesn't.
Someone's
his
very
name?
excited to see you,
Alistair?
Richard.
Letherin?
Alistair Letherin, yes.
Are you writing it down? Sorry, is
Putting
Flint
it-
writing it down?
I'm putting it in my notes. So I can personally remember. And he's a weaponsmith?
Yes. He's quite good. I'm sure you will find him. Oh, he spends most of his time when he's not in his shop in the temple area.
Sexy temple?
Quite a religious man, I hear.
And he's handy at repairing arms too?
Oh yes, he can do anything with your weapons that you need of him.
Perfect.
That's all I need to hear.
Well, Malthus, I must say thank you. You've been, one, much more helpful than just about anyone I've met on this planet, and two, much more helpful than you've needed to be. And it has not gone unappreciated.
Yes, well, to a long and fruitful partnership.
Of course.
And remember, if when you see Tempest, if there's anything of any use in information, please do send a crow my way.
Of course. You shall be receiving a crow one way or another.
Excellent. I look forward to it.
Lack of information is often almost as good.
Yes, of course. So, is there anything else you guys want to talk about, or
No.
he bids you farewell?
And we do the same. Well, I did the same.
Bye. I do the same as well.
Excellent. So, since Devin decided to be gone, what do you guys do after you get out?
I'm here.
Good.
Oh.
Never mind.
He's invisible!
He got
Devin,
raptured, but his voice
invisible
is still
man.
here. Alright, Stig, what are you and Bo doing?
I'm making sure Bo doesn't kill anybody as she goes to the bar.
Alright, Bo, when you get to
I
the bar,
look
what
for
do
a
you
bar with a dartboard.
do? Okay. You find a bar with a dartboard.
And I ask to play and fuck up my first game or two.
Okay. Are you going to bet anything or just play?
The first one I'm just gonna play and play terribly. The second
Okay.
one I'm gonna bet 10 gelt and lose.
Okay.
The third one I say double or nothing.
Okay.
I want a full action aim at the dartboard.
Well, if you're using Gamble, that's not how you use Gamble.
Oh well, I'm not using gamble. I'm
Okay.
literally just
You're just literally going to try and play darts?
yes.
Okay.
Like I literally want to use my ballistic skill to get the dart in the center and maybe
Mhm.
win some fucking money.
Check and see if that's something you can do. Give me a minute.
Because I mean, from what I understood, gamble was for cheating. I'm literally trying to win.
No, gamble is used to
Gamble's for
participate.
playing. Sleight of
Yeah,
hand
it's
is for
just for playing.
Oh shit. Well, fuck me sideways.
Gamble is based on. Oh wait, it says right there. It's intelligence. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't
yeah,
have
so-
it, so it's halved.
Oh.
It's a basic skill.
Do you have sleight of hand?
No.
Oh. I don't even know what your agility is, so it might even be worse than half your intelligence. Because your
Oh,
intelligence
it would
is
be.
like, yeah,
My
your
intelligence is
like 48,
49.
right? Yeah.
Well, you use sleight of hand to help the test. You don't replace
No,
the
you
gamble
use
with
it to replace.
No, you don't. You can use sleight of hand instead of gamble to hide cards up your sleeves or palm dice or whatever to help you, and success gives you a plus 20 to your gamble test.
Oh.
You cannot replace gamble with sleight of hand.
If that doesn't work, if I have to use gamble for that, then I instead bet that I can shoot something off of Stig's head.
Good.
Stig
don't
is
care
not
if he agrees.
participating in this.
I don't care if he says. I say I can shoot something
Devin,
off.
where the
of
hell
Stig's
are
head.
you?
I'm trying to plug in a
I can shoot a bottle off.
Power
of,
adapters
Frankie's
suck.
He's trying to plug in a god.
I'm not over there, Devin. It's not going to work.
Don't give yourself too much credit, Richard.
I don't. The world did.
Okay, just making
Anyways. Yeah, he'll take the bet that you can't shoot something off of his head.
Take a full action to aim.
Well, what are
There's
you going to put on
nothing
his
on my
head?
head.
Oh,
Fuck.
a bottle? Oh wait, no, that might actually end poorly. I have like a piece of bread or an apple or something.
I am not letting her put something on my head.
I ask the people around. Would anyone help a lady restrain the man just so I can shoot something off his head?
My hand goes to my sword.
No,
Or
no one helps you.
Updated.
Or stand in his place?
None of them take that.
Damn it.
I want to use gamble to get money. By the way, I don't have gamble trained. Brilliant.
Can I just balance an apple on a bottle, like halfway across the room or whatever?
That's boring. No one's going to take that bet.
You can also try and charm people.
If you have it.
I have like a -10. My charm is 16.
Alright, so you could deceive people.
My deceive is a 32. I deceive people into thinking that this bottle is actually Cranky Face.
Deceive them into thinking you're charming.
That's how that works.
Yeah. My charm is actually a 52.
Wait! It's late. There's gotta be at least one drunk guy who's like totally passed out.
Okay.
Alright!
You
We're
find
gonna
a
shoot
drunk
an
guy
apple.
slumped in the corner
Someone is desperate for cash.
We put an apple on his head.
for $20,
Yeah!
of which she only
See
makes
if she wants to clean the
$10
bathroom.
off this. All right. You put a stale piece of bread about the size of your fist on his head.
Alright. And I take full action to aim or whatever.
Oh my god, I can't wait for it to fail by 2 degrees and shoot him in the face.
So what's the modifier? Is it plus 20?
Well, it's a full action aim,
Mhm.
but it's a hard target. So
I also
plus-
have Deadeye shot, so called shots are at a -10.
Okay, so then it's just a straight test.
Okay, cool. I stabbed him in the eye!
No, you barely missed.
Oh,
No.
okay, good.
Oh, that's right. It has to be over 2 degrees for her to not do that, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, can you roll damage for me?
Oh, way to go.
Trouble.
Good thing Devin's invisible.
No, it's
Alright,
not.
so-
Not on Max on.
Ow.
She's getting arrested, and we're not taking her with us, right?
I was gonna
Apparently
try.
not.
I was trying to warn her, but I realized my mic was muted. Oh well.
Don't do this, don't do this, don't do Ah, fuck it, we're just doing it. We're doing it.
Shame
Oh,
you
well.
rolled damage, because you could have fate pointed that.
Oh, shit!
Yep.
So happy right
Fucked
now.
up.
I
So,
fucked
rending to the head.
Oh dear God.
Does it
was
still hit
fun
the head
knowing her.
if she missed her called shot?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so you did 7 with 2 pen, which means the attack scoops out one of the target's eyes, inflicting 1d5 levels of fatigue and leaving the target stunned for a round.
Would you like to roll that d5? See if he passes out from the pain before he wakes up from being shot in the face.
I messed up. Guys, I fucked up.
Yeah, no shit.
Roll that d5. We need to know if this guy
It's-
screams or not.
No, it's irrelevant if this guy screams or not. Everyone fucking saw that.
Everyone saw him get his eyeball taken out by
Quick,
my arrow.
roll deceive. Tell them it was Stig.
They're not gonna believe that.
They might.
Wow, thanks,
Probably
Zach.
really won't.
Love you, bro.
So yes, you hear a couple of screams from within the bar, and someone yells, "Grab that woman."
Oops.
What would you like to do?
Run.
I'll probably try to run.
Okay.
Try to run.
Roll agility for me.
$91.
So, they grab onto Bo. Stig, is there anything you would like to do in this situation?
I don't think he should do anything.
Yeah, I can't take this many people. I'm
Not
just
to mention, I don't think it's in his character to do anything about it.
no, not really.
I can't wait to meet your new character next week.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna
She had a
stay.
short shelf life. I
I'm
accept
gonna
it.
stay close and watch, but I'm not gonna do anything.
I would at least hide your face, because she's going to shout out for Cranky.
She's not that dumb.
That's good. My name's not.
You
Crank.
sure?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is news to me after this.
This
She's
is Bo we're
playful.
talking about.
I'm going to
She's
shoot a guy in the
playful.
face. Well, I
She's
better not
playful, but
call
she's-
out for help. I wouldn't want to implicate him in anything.
Okay, if you shoot a guy in the face, you kind of know you're fucked. I'm just saying. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you're a wildling or not. You bet that you're gonna shoot an apple
Offer
off
them
guy's
some
head.
lizard.
I don't
Alright,
have
Bo,
any. I gave
uh,
you all my lizard.
Do you want to try and resist, or do you want to just let them take you away?
I'll go with them as long as they don't try to take my things. If they try to take my things, then I will resist.
They're gonna try and take your things.
Well, I mean, they're gonna take the bow off of you, but they're not gonna like take it and run.
As long as I can see it, I'll be fine. I'll go along with it.
Okay.
Sorry.
And yeah. They take you to the constabulary or whatever, the constables,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, you're jailed
Yep, makes sense.
for attempted murder.
Did they take all my things though?
Well, not until you got to the jail, and then they took all of your things. The officers took all of your things.
Am I allowed to resist the jail? Because I would rather go out in a blaze of glory. Like, if my character's gonna get fucked, because I don't expect these guys to help me, because it just doesn't make sense for them to. It already didn't make sense for them to let me go to Sanctuary with them.
I'm so fucking annoyed that I had my mic muted.
So, roll a strength test to see if you can break free of them holding you.
Tonight just got interesting.
It did.
Nope.
They throw you in the cell, take all of your stuff.
I feel really bad.
Don't worry about it. With how
You're-
silly
That
she's
just
been,
has
like,
no
I
On the
would
plus
incentive.
side, you're now the second fastest person that we've had get gone from a campaign. Both of which were women.
What?
Well,
Uh,
Mike was pretty fast.
Salamander
too,
was
right?
gone first.
Oh, right.
He got stabbed.
No, his
No,
throat.
you're the
was slit.
third fastest. Sorry.
No,
third.
you're right. He was stabbed. I stabbed him in the
You
lungs.
stabbed him in the throat.
In the lungs.
God, I wish this episode had sand in it.
Right?
No, I'm sorry. You're not second. You're third. I'm sorry. Third fastest. Good for you, though.
I think you still get a medal at that point, so you're alright.
Yeah. He bronzed. He bronzed in failure.
Oh shit! Forgot something. Oh well.
So, Stig, after you see her get taken to prison, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna wait for the others.
Back at the rat hole?
At the bar? When
Not
we
at
told
the-
you to go back
not-
to the place?
Not at the bar. I'm going back to the hotel.
Okay.
You guys should go back to the hotel so you don't get in trouble. I want to go to a tavern.